Yo, what's going on? What's happening, everybody? How's everybody doing? What up, man? What's going on? I just wrote you back, too. You know what I mean? Hope everyone is saying, what's up, man? Yeah, I will be there once this is at the end. And then I will come straight over there. You know what I'm saying? I'll make sure that people know. You know what I'm saying? At 6:30, 5:30, 6:30 time, go over to YouTube and check out Six Element Hip Hop. You know what I'm saying? What up, Liz? What up, Liz? Respect. You know what I'm saying? Nerdy girl, I see you. I will. Let me share this. What's up, Cam? Let me share this to some peeps. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna send you an invite. Get you on in here. Hope everybody doing all right. Okay, you know what I mean? Straight up. What up? Let me go ahead and get you in here, nerdy girl. I do right. What's going on, Chef? You doing, man? That's my partner right there, Chef and Browns. You know what I mean? You know how we do. Otto, what up, Otto? What's going on, Otto? I see you. Cookz24 podcast. We are here. What's going on, man? About to get this podcast on. You know what I'm saying? Talking with a super cool friend, super cool person. You know what I mean? Hope you've been doing all right. Yeah. Okay, I guess I didn't hit the button right. I see. You know how the Wi-Fi be doing. We gonna get it. Yeah, I'm coming. You know I'm coming. Hey, how you doing, man?
Hey!
You doing all right?
I didn't see Matrix yet, Element, so I have nothing to contribute to that one yet. Hey, how's it going? What's up,
Hey,
guys?
how are you
Hey,
doing today, man? Let me
Commissioner
share this.
Zero.
Let me share this to some other people. And
What's up,
how's everything
guys?
been going with you?
I know, I'm sorry. Things and things. What's up? What's up? Hey,
Oh
ASAP.
yeah, I know you stay moving, you stay going. I already know.
Me, I know.
You stay
Non-stop.
going. I already know. They don't even explain. I mean, but we gonna get into it though. You know. Um.
I'm rocking my
So.
Wolverine varsity jacket today. It's Mutant Monday
Ah.
over on Whatnot.
Okay. Well, I'll be rocking my cookz24, shirt. You know
Hey.
what I mean? So I really thank you. You know what I mean? First of all, I would like to say, thank you very much for taking some time out today. You know what I mean? What's up, who at comments? I see you for taking time out today. You know what I mean? For this, you know what I mean? Talk we finna have. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
thanks for
Brief
having
history.
me.
Oh yeah, no problem. I mean, brief history. You know, I met you on Six Element Hip Hop Show on YouTube, and you know what I'm saying, which was pretty much the women of comics, all the
Yep.
boss ladies, and you know what I mean. I got to come in right at the end of the show and do you know what I'm saying, my rapid fire check 1 2 with y'all, and just from the answers, I got to know a lot about you ladies. You know what I'm saying, being your own boss, being your entrepreneurs, females in the game. You know what I mean, just doing it like y'all do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And and also, as me trying to be my own boss, and what I do is very inspiring the way y'all do the stuff that y'all do. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say thank you for what you do. So with that being
That.
said, for the people that are watching now, the ones that are popping in later, the ones that will come later, check it out. This is Miss Danielle, Nerdy Girl Comics on YouTube. On Whatnot, she's also on Nerdy Girl Comics, and also on Instagram, it's nerdy underscore girl underscore comics. This is Miss Danielle. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
hey.
So you know what I mean? So, first question, say that I always ask people, whoever I talk to, how are you doing today? How's your Christmas go? How's your year going? Like, how's it going?
Good. I had a really bad stomach bug over Christmas, and I'm finally feeling human again today. So that's been nice. I can say I am blessed. It has been an amazing year. I'm super excited for 2022.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of planning to do some epic things, of course.
Yes,
Um,
ma'am.
yeah, thanks, guys. So I am well.
Good, good, good. Well, that's the most important thing, how's everything going and stuff. So, and thank you everyone for tuning in. For the people that I do know, saying thank you for tuning in. Please give us a share. For the people that I don't know, it's great to meet you. You know what I'm
Don't
saying?
forget cooks to
We're talking with
follow.
Nerdy Girl. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Make sure you follow. Make sure you follow at Nerdy Girl. If you don't follow at Nerdy Girl, you need to. I'm at cookz24podcast, but
not
you know,
follow.
you know what I mean. So, let's just jump right into it. You definitely love pop culture, and you are definitely into pop culture, and we can tell. You know what I'm saying? Uh, it seems like that you really love to have fun. You know what I mean? So, what started your pop culture phase or thing? Like, what was it about pop culture that kind of grasped you and you didn't let go of it?
So I think it's the nostalgia, right? Like, especially in video games. I didn't come from comic books. I got into comic books. My boyfriend was doing it when we met and kind of pulled
Hmm.
me into that world. But for video games and Pogs, I am all about a Pog revolution. I'll be the
Hmm.
first one to do that. But it's like that nostalgia of being a kid and when life was so much simpler. I have this attitude of trying to always remember that there's always someone else in a worse situation than mine. Regardless
Hmm.
of anything going on, there are crap days, but life can always be worse. And I'm a super fortunate person. So I try really hard to just remember that whenever I'm having like crazy days, is like, yeah, but like, are my first world problems really problems?
And that's something that I understand. I can relate to that because I also grew up, where it's like if somebody always got it somewhere worse. I hope they don't,
Right.
but it's like it's just out there
The
like that. You
reality
know
is
what I'm saying?
like there's someone that doesn't know where they're sleeping, doesn't know how they're eating. I come from not very much. I had a single mom growing up, and I worked super hard to kind of get to where I am today. And I
Hmm.
can say I work harder now, especially doing like all the whatnot streams and getting back to cons, than I have in a
Hmm.
few years. Like it is a grind, and I forget what a grind going through boxes and selling like $10 books and $5 books, but I'm having so much fun doing it.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Okay. So how old were you when you really started to geek out?
When I started to what?
Geek out. Just geek out. Like
Oh
go for it.
man,
You just
I've been in this since I was like 21, 22 years old. Um,
okay.
I went hardcore into video games like 4 years ago, and I started buying up a bunch of sealed games. And I mean, now sealed games are crazy, and they've kind of taken the helm with comic books and sports cards of being an asset class now, right? Like
Right.
collecting has evolved so much that it's not, they're still collecting, but like a lot of these like big ticket slabbed items are commodities now. People love them, and they're super excited to have them and display them, but they treat them like they would investing in a stock, where it's solely like, okay, what's something I can spend where I can put it away for a few years and I feel like
Hmm.
I'm going to get a return on my money.
Okay. Now, and you said that you said you went started going crazy on the video games about 4 years ago,
Yeah.
but you know what I'm saying, and that's cool that you said that because that was kind of like my next question. I probably didn't arrange them right, but your love for video games, when did that start? But you
Oh,
I
when
had
I
a
was a
love for
little
video games.
girl.
Okay.
Oh yeah, like me and my sisters used to get down on some Nintendo and Sega. Oh, like
Mm-hmm.
blockbuster nights every week. Like that's what we looked forward to. We got to pick one video game and one movie, and that was it. So it was like a coming of
Yeah.
the mind. Okay, whose turn is it to pick this week?
Okay. So like, what's your style? What's your style of collecting? You know what I'm saying? Like, the way that you gather stuff, whether it's buying or selling or whatever. Like, do you have is there a particular style you have, or is it just randomly, just however it comes?
So, for a while I was focusing solely on super high end keys, and I would
Mm-hmm.
go out and collect key issues. And over COVID and like the whole pandemic that happened, and my Instagram following growing and getting on Whatnot, I've changed how I buy. Where like now I'm scouring for like the $10 books and $5 books, or I'm looking for really great covers that I think people will love. When I'm buying for my collection, I'm going after really dope covers, usually Golden Age. I have
Mm-hmm.
3 Silver Age books in my personal collection, and the rest are all Golden Age. And for those,
Hmm.
I'm looking for super rare key issues or really great World War II covers.
Okay. That sounds like, now, with what you just told me. Um, is it tough finding what you look for in particular, or you know what I mean, or where you already searching for, you just gotta get to that point and get it.
I'm kind of like a bull in a china shop, where I'm just kind of going in, not really much of a plan other than just find cool shit
Okay.
at prices.
Say it again.
At prices I'm comfortable paying. Like it's just, all
True.
right, go find stuff I'm comfortable. I like the price. It's a dope cover. I'm with it.
True. Okay. I can work with that. I definitely can work with that. I love a good deal.
Yeah,
uh,
okay.
so pop culture, the whole landscape in the last 10 years. Like, what do you feel or see or have seen or have saw some of the biggest changes within the pop culture, what I mean, this world?
Well, I mean, I feel like collecting has evolved completely. Like 10 years ago, no one would even care about a 90s book, and now it's like the new X-Men one. Like going out
Mm-hmm.
and finding like those foils and those hologram covers, like it's like a generational thing. Like 10 years ago, these people that were in this age bracket didn't have the ability to collect comic books, and now they're coming in and they have their careers, they have disposable income, and they're
Mm-hmm.
going and they're finding their childhood. And once they finish collecting that part of their childhood, they're like, oh, well, I want a bigger challenge. This wasn't that hard. And they move backwards. And the other thing I think has happened, and I've talked about this with a few people, um, it's not so much about the comic books you read when you were a kid. It's
Mm-hmm.
about attachment to movie characters now. Marvel has done such a great job of bringing these characters to the screen
Yep.
and giving their stories a life, where like people who've never picked up a comic book or collected a comic book once in their life have seen
Mm-hmm.
these movies, have fallen in love with these characters, and they're like,
Mm-hmm.
wow, I want to find their first appearances. I want to find classic covers that they were on. And that's what they're coming in, and that's what they're searching for now. So that
Hmm.
wasn't a thing 10 years ago, it was really hardcore comic book fans were going to see these movies.
Yes.
Now, people fall in love with these storylines, and it's its own following and its own. I mean, Spider-Man just broke $1 billion. That's not just from comic book collectors.
Ooh, you got that right. It
Okay?
sure ain't. Yeah, you got that right. Okay. That and once you know what I'm saying, once again, thank you for moving the segment the way you answered the question. What's your thoughts on you know what I'm saying? That's straight up. So like what's your thoughts on like movies and shows and the reboots?
Well, listen, I think it's great for the hobby. I mean, I know some people will complain it makes certain books expensive and hard to collect,
Hmm.
but it's great for the hobby. It brings new collectors in. The hobby doesn't grow if the hobby doesn't grow.
True. 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 Okay. Okay. Now now as far as what you do you even have the time to like, you know, check out what the shows are, like what some of the top shows are and some of the movies?
Yeah. I'm on, well, so when the Disney shows come out, though, I'm really bad because I love binging stuff.
Yeah.
I hate waiting like week to week for an episode to air because I hate the suspense. So
Yes.
I just finished episode 3 of Hawkeye, but I saw Thor, saw WandaVision, like Black Widow. Can I say that movie got a lot of shit? That was a
Mm-hmm.
brilliant story. It
You know what I'm
wasn't
saying? It
like when you look at it from the story side of it, not as like
hmm
a Marvel movie, but as like her story. I thought it was brilliantly done.
okay, okay. Now I'm glad you said that. This ain't even the question I got wrote down. Because sometimes when I talk with you know my partners and my crew, you know, they don't think like you think. You know what I mean? And I like that for how you said that because when I watch certain movies, it ain't about hating their character or hating their actor. I'm more
Right.
into what's going on in the movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Now, if I'm gonna ask you this question. This is off the top of the dome. For those people who don't know the book back and forth, they're probably gonna enjoy the movie
Yes.
compared to the people who know
Yeah.
the book up and down, left and right, and they're like, as
There's
soon as the
true
movie come
content.
on, they're like, no, this ain't right. I
That's
want my
not
money back.
okay. Yeah.
Okay,
Yes. a
okay.
100% I would agree with that. Yes.
Okay, okay, all right, all right, all right. Back to the riddance. Okay, back to the riddance. Um, what made you get into what or when? Well, I'm gonna say when, what, however you would like to answer it, made you turn your hobby into a business.
So it kind of always has been actually. Um, where I mean, I've gone super, super hard the last few years, but it's
Hmm.
always been a business and collecting is always there. But I mean, I never want to work for someone else. Like
Hmm.
nobody is the boss of me. So
Right.
honestly, we've amassed like a really amazing collection and
Hmm.
I work harder now than I have in years. Um they are, yeah, they're all my books, Marvelous.
Okay, yeah, Marvelous Munson. That's my local comic shop partner right there.
Yep.
He asked. Well, I guess you just answered that. So you said yes, those are your. Okay, okay, yes, yeah. We're gonna get to that. I definitely want to see some. But hold on though, not yet. You know what? That's great that you did that. Have you ever regretted a purchase or regretted a collectible or something like that?
Like buying it, honestly, my regrets come more from selling stuff than buying it.
Really?
Yeah. Like
Elaborate on that.
I have so many books that we've sold along the way that it's like, damn, if we would have held on to this one or we would have held on to that one and still had it today, then man, that would be amazing because they're books that today we could just never afford because they've gone
Hmm.
up so much in value. And they were nicer copies than my copies I have now in some cases.
Hmm.
But it also, you can't keep everything. And if you're not selling and turning that money and kind of turning and burning, then you're not making
Hmm.
money. And
Okay, that's
I've been
understandable.
broke. I love money.
That's understandable. Now, you know what I mean? Now, this right here off the dome, I just want to ask, like, the feeling of being your own boss versus the days when you did have a job and was clocking in. Like, what did that feeling like?
It's a lot, right? Sometimes it's very stressful because when someone's being an a-hole, you can't like pass them up the chain to your boss and pass that person off. It's a lot of
Hmm.
responsibility, but I would not trade it for the world. It is just amazing to say, self-made and no handouts, no
Hmm.
leg up when we started this, just
Hmm.
genuine grit. And on the bad days, I'm like, yeah, but like at least you don't have someone telling you what to do.
Right. Okay. That's the stuff like that I need to hear,
It's a lot of
cause
pride, right? It's prideful.
yes, you know what I'm saying? Cause I'm still working, and it's like I just like today, like before we got on here, I was at an interview getting a second job, cause I'm trying to make you know uh certain ends meet. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm trying to make changes. I'm trying to do better. You know what I'm saying? So
feel
like
that.
that's why I ask you stuff like that because like the proof is in the pudding. I see it on your lives. I see it on your YouTube channel. You know,
Yeah.
man, I haven't got on whatnot, but I see.
Oh
You
man,
know, I be
that's
seeing.
like a rabbit hole.
You know what I mean? But I guess it's a good rabbit hole because it's success. You're successful because you're consistent.
Yeah.
So
That is the biggest thing. You know what? That is the biggest thing is consistency. It cannot be treated like a part-time
yes.
job. And being self-employed, honestly, is usually in most cases way more hours than a 40-hour work week. The one
Hmm.
thing I wish is that I could turn off sometimes. But because we live in like a social media, internet, cell phone based world, people have,
Hmm.
I think, this misconception that you're always on.
Okay. Now, would the catch be that you're doing what you like to do though at the
Oh
same
hell
time?
yeah.
Okay.
I genuinely love what I do. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I was okay. I wanted to make sure that was
A hundred
stretched.
percent. I would not do anything else.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. That's some good inspiration right there.
Yeah.
Um, the last time we talked, it was pretty much Female Appreciation Day. It was, even though it should be every day. Let me get that right.
Okay.
Be every day. But for that day, that was specifically knowing, getting to know y'all. So I only have two questions that I would like to ask. You know what I mean? You at this moment in time regarding, what I'm saying, the female. You know what I mean? So what is an important factor that you see that females have success in this business? You know what I'm saying? Or like, you know what I mean? I hope I didn't say that confusingly. I hope I used the right words.
Wait, ask again.
What's an important factor, I guess, from when you started to now as a female or a woman, woman in the business, an important factor that
So when I started, people wouldn't even deal with me. Like,
really.
and I would go to shows, yep, and people would not even address me. And it took me going to a show on my own, setting up our booth and being like, hey, I'm who you deal with. Either you take it or you don't. And
Yeah.
that's what it is. So, especially in like a high end world, right? Like it's very much male dominated. And
Okay.
I think that it's really, I think that I can be an intimidating person. Um, I have a very strong personality. I know that
Hmm.
about myself, but
Hmm.
I have to have a strong personality. I work with men. If I
True.
didn't, they would walk all over me. So
Okay. Okay.
I think, and when people talk to me, they realize, oh, she does know what she's talking about. She does have knowledge. And I think that kind of was a turning point. On the internet, it's different because there are a lot more female collectors. There are still not as many female dealers, but I think that in a Instagram and social media world, there's so many more people and it's more accepting than it is
Okay.
from like an old school comic book dealer setting of going to shows and setting up. Because up until a couple years ago, I didn't have an Instagram presence. My presence really grew like 3 years ago. I've been doing
Really?
shows for 17 years and setting up at conventions. But up until a few years ago, I really didn't have a presence on Instagram. No. I was
Okay.
still buying and selling high-end books. I was just doing it a different way. I prefer Instagram. It's a lot easier. It lets me connect with a lot more people. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I can deal with more people at the same time. I can do claim sales and it's broader audience. It's
Mm-hmm.
definitely for me, I prefer it. I'll go to shows now, but I won't sell. I'll go walk
Hmm.
around and buy and sell online.
Okay. And like you said, I just can't judge. Like that's once again you showing that you can't judge a book by its cover because the first time I ever seen you or heard your voice or seen your products, your books and stuff that you have, and all the collectible stuff, all the pop culture stuff, and it was like it seemed like you melt right in. You know what I'm saying? It's you know what I mean. So for you to tell me that people wouldn't even, they would just walk by my booth or
Oh yeah.
whatever.
There are
You know
still
what I'm
a
saying?
couple dealers that set up at shows that won't deal with me because I'm a girl.
Like
No
right
other
now,
reason. They still won't.
like like right now.
Oh yeah, right now. Oh yeah.
Oh, so you probably must have a book or something that they couldn't get, and you
Sorry,
know how
not
the folks
sorry.
is. Okay, okay, all right. And last part of that question, which you already answered it, have you ever been taken not serious? You already answered that,
Oh
so
hell yeah.
we ain't even gotta get into that. So we good with that. Okay. You also a mom, right?
Oh yeah, I have a teenager.
So I'm right. Hey, mine just turned 21. So hey, we in the same boat. You
Jesus
know what I
didn't
mean?
make wine to feed the people. He made it for moms of teenagers. That's why Jesus turned water into wine. He knew
That's
moms
a
were
good.
gonna have teenage girls.
That's a good thing. That's a good. What would you call that? Would you call that a theory or a hypothesis? A
Yeah.
hypothesis. You know what the hypothesis thing. You know what I'm talking about. So being a mom in the pop culture world, do it make y'all closer, or or is it one of those mom? Can't you stop, please? Like
Yeah.
one of them type of things. But that's how my daughter do me.
It's more the second. Sometimes really cool things will happen in our business and she'll be like, oh wow. And she'll like quietly brag on it. She's a teenager, so it's like she's not supposed to like her mom that much anyways. Like I was a 15-year-old girl. She's gonna be 16 in a couple weeks. Like I was horrible when I was that age. So I
Yeah, me
try to
too.
like keep that in perspective. I try to remind her, like, I just want to remind you, you have a really cool mom. Just so you know, there are not a lot of moms out there with shaved heads that sell comic books for a living.
Yeah, and stick
Rolls her
with the
eyes.
style,
Yeah,
love hip
rolls her
hops.
eyes.
You know what I
Okay.
mean? Yeah, no, I feel you on that too. And it's like, when you see, you know what I mean. This is a quick question I'm asking, from parent to parent.
Yeah.
Like when you see what they like, um, does it ever take you straight back to when like y'all just don't know?
Oh, hell yeah. All the time. Are you kidding? I made those rules. That was trendy before it was trendy.
Yes. Now, which is you from the Midwest or is you from the South?
I live in Florida now, but I'm from
Oh,
Rochester, New York.
okay. So you from up top? You
The
from
north.
upstate?
Yeah, I'm a
Up from
north
the north?
girl.
Okay. Okay. Now, would you being in the pop culture, do you think it was more fun then, or is it more fun now because you can actually like pick and choose and get what you want to get? What
Oh
you
man,
think?
like as a kid versus now.
Yes.
Oh, send me back to the 90s.
Straight up.
Send me back to the 90s.
Elaborate. Talk to me. Why you say that? Because
I would have
sometimes I
been
feel like that
excellent.
too.
I mean, first of all, I didn't have to adult, first and foremost. I don't like
Hmm.
adulting. I'm probably one of the worst adults there is out there. That's why I'm so lucky I get to sell comic books and video games for a living. I don't really, most of the time, have to be a real adult. Like, I can
Okay.
still have, like, that like youth in me. Like I get to sell
Yeah.
video games. I get to have nostalgia and like deal in badass books all the time. Like how lucky am I?
Hmm.
But like
True.
the
True.
90s, it was different. There was no social media. It wasn't as competitive. You got to just enjoy yourselves. Like, yes, send me back to the 90s all
Hmm.
day long. How about
Now, now,
you? Would you rather live in the 90s or now? I mean, I kind of
I
feel like
think
we're living in the 90s, to be honest with you.
I would love to go back to the '90s because what I know now,
Right. Use
I'd
that
be a
into everything.
bad.
Save it all. Rate all the comic shops.
I would be bad. I would be a
Save
bad
all the
mother.
video games. Cap.
Yes, yes, yes. I would be super bad. You know what I mean? Um.
Yes.
Okay.
No cap, you are.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
Ryan.
Okay. Now, we're gonna. I'm gonna We're gonna excuse me. Segment into a different part of the category. Um. You and Skeleton, Miss Skeleton Key. You know what I mean? Y'all best friends. You know what I'm
Bestie.
saying?
Yeah.
One of the first pictures I saw was y'all two together holding the classic CGC books. I can't remember what they
Oh,
was,
that's when
but
she was
y'all
in my
had them.
house.
You know what I mean? And then I started checking the videos, y'all too. And you know what I'm saying? Plus y'all have your own podcast type show where y'all talk, or where you talk to her, or if you're
Yeah.
not talking to her, you talk with other people's. You know what I'm saying? People need to check that out. So make sure y'all follow her page to
Thank
see stuff
you.
like that. Um, so what how y'all two link up and what type of team is are you two when y'all go at the comics? Like what y'all do?
So she found me on Instagram about a year ago, sent me a random
Oh.
message, and we just kind of started chatting. And for me, it was really nice. I was like, oh shit, there's another girl in the hobby that's growing a social media presence and she knows about vintage comic books. Cause like a lot of female collectors when they come in, they're going like super modern and they're going to the local comic book store each week. There are not
Hmm.
a ton of vintage comic book collectors that are females. And
Okay.
I can't tell you anything about the book that just dropped this week. It's not my market. I don't follow it at all. I'm very much a vintage collector. So we started chatting and we talked online for probably, oh man, 6 months. And she's like,
Mm.
I'm going to come visit you. And I was like, okay, let's get a hotel for the weekend and let's do this.
Hmm.
And the first night she was there, I was like, I'm really glad we got along because I was going to go sleep at my house if we didn't.
Gotta have a backup plan. Gotta have a backup plan. Got to.
I was like, so I'm really glad we got along as good as we do. And now, like,
Hmm.
that's my girl. When we go to shows, like, we spend some time on the floor together and then we're like, all right, I'm going to look in these boxes. She's like, I'm going to look in these boxes. I'm like, all right, let's meet when we're hungry and we're ready for lunch and
That's
share what
dope.
we picked up.
That's dope. That's dope right there. So what type of like when y'all two do the shows like y'all like the way y'all do it, what type of shows like you know what I mean? Like what kind of topics y'all be talking about?
So we're actually planning to start launching a new series together.
Okay.
And it's going to be solely focused on a different topic each week. Like, what is a restored book? Why is it restored? What makes it restored? And just really dive into some knowledge on vintage comic books, you know, go through the history of Action Comics and Captain America and really kind of dive deeper into how we got to where we are today.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I definitely want to tune into that. So I follow you. I hit the bell. You know the little thing up there. I hit the bell. So I know definitely when you know what I mean. Both of y'all. You know what I'm saying.
And then,
Plus me. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am.
oh no, go ahead. I was just gonna say, and then on Saturday mornings on Whatnot over on her page on Skeleton Key Comics, we
Mm-hmm.
do a show together every Saturday morning selling Silver and Bronze Age comic books, and it's fun.
Okay.
I'm on Whatnot like 4 days a week now, including that sale with her. And for me, I love the engagement. This is my favorite part of the hobby. Like, I love to sell comic. I love to sell comic books. I love to
Mm-hmm.
find comic books. Like,
Mm-hmm.
there is something really magical in the art of the sale, but it is so fun to just talk and engage and just chill out. And Whatnot, I get to do that. I can listen to music, and it's just for me. It's just fun.
That sounds dope too. And that once again
I'm
flew on
giving
into
away
the next.
tonight, if it's okay.
Hmm.
Doing a
Huh?
giveaway tonight
Yeah.
on Whatnot. You have to be following me, and you have to come show up at my sale because you have to enter to win.
Yes.
But I'm giving away Tales of Suspense,
I'm gonna put it in the comment down here.
and that's the origin of the Silver Age Captain America. Zero, I know it's so early, but it's so worth it. Thanks.
I'm gonna put
You
it
guys
in,
are the best. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you, homies.
I'm gonna
Best.
put this. I'm gonna put that down
I'm going
in
on
the
at 8:30 tonight. I'll have a whole sale. I've got a Wolverine one. Everything starts at $1.
oh,
And it just 60-second options. Bring your
okay.
sniper though, because there is a lot of sniping.
Yes. Let me put this in the
Thanks.
what you call them so they'll know where to follow you at. Hold on. Here we go. Boom. Splash. All right. Now, y'all follow that. Y'all see that in the pen. Follow
Yeah.
that. We're
Go
going
follow
and
me,
we'll do that again. And we're gonna do that again in a
Harold.
little bit, so that way they'll know to
Thank
jump in. You know
you.
what I mean? Yes, ma'am. Y'all, hey, thank you for doing this, cause
Yeah. I'm
this is, you know what I mean. Oh, and what I was gonna say was, I talked with Skeleton Key, and I believe me and her are gonna talk either next Sunday or next Sunday.
okay, Joe.
So,
I
one of
will
these Sundays.
out.
Okay, okay. Well, I can tell y'all best
Our
friends, cause
messages
y'all,
get buried. It's crazy. Like, ever since Instagram did that new update, it's a freaking mess. I get a message anytime anyone tags me in something, and it
yes.
buries all of my messages. I can't find anything. Instagram needs to get it together.
And that's once again, what I was saying earlier, just a moment ago. You dove right into the mix. You know what I'm saying? What's it like? What's it been like networking on IG?
So it's nice. I mean, first you get to connect with people from all over, really not even all over the country, but all over the world. You know, I do
Yeah.
business with people in Spain, Italy, France. I've done business with someone in Dubai, literally everywhere. So it's, I mean, these tag messages. I know. The cap. It's horrible. I can't stand it. It is so frustrating. Like, I'll look at my inbox and I'll have like 30 messages, and it's all tagged you in a post, tagged you in a post, tagged you in a post. And I don't want to be an asshole.
But
Canada. How can I forget Canada? I do so much business in Canada.
Canada,
Um,
much love, Canada.
Yes. So it's
Okay.
nice because it lets you connect with people from everywhere. Sean, Merry Christmas.
Yes, it is. I definitely met a lot of people from once I started podcasting a while back, and it was like I was mostly Facebook. Then once I started doing more Instagram, then it was like, yo, like you know what I'm saying, like I like Instagram better than Facebook because it seems like Instagram is much nicer.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know what I
And
mean?
I feel like Instagram is like more just community based than Facebook.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like if you want to know what's
Less
going on,
drama.
yeah, yeah. Like what's going on in your city.
Yeah.
Oh, let me get on Facebook and see what's happening.
Yeah.
Ooh, you know what I mean? But
Okay.
like when it's like, well, I want to see what's going on in the hip hop world, go to Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. Back to the video games right quick. You probably already answered this in so many words, so you can answer this as fast as you like because
Oh.
you already know the answer to it.
Oh.
But what makes them so valuable? What makes them so valuable the way you find them? You know what I mean? Or like the way like the
Oh.
type of the way you find them, so you know what I mean?
So I collect sealed. They're still factory sealed. It's the way they came out when
Okay.
they were released. They're not complete in box. They have not been opened. They're still in their original seals. And
Okay.
it's a scarcity thing. Like, there's maybe, you know what, on the pop reports right now, because Weta, the one grading company I use primarily, just released
Mhm.
their population reports. And I think that there's a less than 200 sealed Super Mario Brothers that they've graded.
Really?
Let's say there's 500 copies out there, and that's probably a little high at this point. But let's say there's 500 copies sealed of Super Mario Brothers out there. How
Mhm.
many
Mhm.
people 10 years from now are going to want to own a copy of Super Mario Brothers 1? How many people that were 80s babies and 90s kids in the next 10 years are going to come into disposable income that can afford to buy their favorite games from when they were a kid or the most iconic games? People come in, they buy Amazing Fantasy 15. Super Mario Brothers 1 is the most recognizable game, and Super Mario is the most recognizable character in video games.
Mhm.
So when you put together rarity and popularity, it's a perfect storm. There's a finite copies out there.
Hmm. I never thought of it like that. You know what I'm saying? Um. Now. Man. I
Mario
should have.
64, that's his go. So my favorite game is Super Mario Brothers 3, just so we're all on the same page. Super Mario World and Super Mario Kart. Well, I
had
might
that.
go Mario Kart 64 because the joystick in Mario 64, Mario Kart 64 really changed things when you're driving. It was
Hmm.
more choices,
Okay.
better
I'm
graphics.
okay. And see, that's the thing. I got some. I was gonna ask you that. I had that later on in there, so I'm gonna mark that. Because I remember you said that last time on the YouTube show too. Um, One quick question I want to slide into. You don't you also draw and stuff, don't you? Aren't you the
Oh
artist? Don't
no,
you
I'm
paint?
not an artist. Oh no, I can't even draw a
Oh, you just really? But you have a thing for art, though, right?
I've painted.
Okay, okay, all
But
right.
I
So,
think everyone else thinks I'm a better artist than I am. I'll follow along,
uh-huh.
but I
Hmm.
don't think I'm a very good artist.
Okay,
I
okay.
I
I was wanting to.
am.
Okay, I was just gonna ask you. You know, what I'm saying like, what's your love for the art? You know what I'm saying? But if you feel like you don't
Sorry.
get into it like that, then I ain't going to even push on that subject. You know what I'm saying? Because I was wanting to ask you, well, what if I ask you this? Who's some of your favorite artists?
Oh, okay. So I'm a huge Eric Larson fan.
Okay.
I'm a huge Adam Kubert fan. I've met him a few times and have bought some artwork from him directly. And he's one of I do love comic art. You're right, Cap. I do collect original comic book art. Um,
Okay. Okay.
I really love John Buscema's Thor.
Hmm.
I love the way Jack Kirby did Cap. He always overdraws his hands and feet, but he's an amazing artist. I have to give respect to McFarlane,
Oh yeah.
just out of respect for him. But John Byrne is brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. X-Men. Some of the covers he did are insane.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's just a few. That's just a few. But now I know I
LB
was because
Cole,
I
oh
was.
my gosh, and Schomburg. Now, if we're going not just art that like I collect the covers for, but like brilliant artists, you have to give
Hmm.
so much love to Alex Schomburg. He was
Okay.
brilliant. If you go back and you look at Timely Comics, which are Marvel comics today, and you look at the World War II Nazi covers he did and how brutal and gritty and just nasty they are in all of the
Uh-huh.
ways, like you have to appreciate that. LB Cole was a horror and romance artist, and he was an early African American artist in comic books that still, in my opinion, doesn't get the respect that he should for the art that he put out at that time.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Um, I was when I try to do my when I do my research, when I talk to somebody, I try to look closely at their pictures and things that they say. You know what I mean? On their profiles and pictures and things and stuff like that. They commercials and all that. So, one of the things I seen that you said, in short word, I put it all in this one sentence. It's important to keep your hustle going. You know what I mean? And I believe you're a big fan of, if not a big fan, a big doer of keeping your hustle going. So, you know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? I guess what I'm asking you is, how important is it to keep your hustle going? Like if one
You
thing
have
doesn't
to.
work, it, okay, yeah, go ahead.
You have to work hard, play hard. You know, you have to find balance, but really, I I was sick for a few days and I like had to take a few days off because I was really sick the last few days. But
Hmm.
most weeks I'm doing work every day. Like I'm not spending my entire day doing work every day, but
Hmm.
it's every day. Like I constantly have to look for stuff to sell. If I run out of books, I'm not making money. If I run out of video games, I'm not making money. And
True.
I love to shop.
You love the shop.
So
Uh-huh.
you can't stop. You know, you
That's
can't
true.
take 2 weeks off. Some people will probably disagree with me and say, yes, you can. It's important to find balance, but I'd rather work now. So when I'm in my 40s and 50s and I choose not to work and I don't have to, that's my goal.
Hmm. Okay. Cool. And that's a great
What
goal too. All right.
told me after my daughter turns 18 and goes to college and kind of gets her own footing in the world, she's like, that's like your second childhood. And I'm here
Mhm.
for it.
Yes. Yes. I agree. I agree. Um, learn your market, know your margins. Quality over quantity. That's something you said.
Yep.
Um, in a simpler way, explain that, elaborate on that so people understand, you know, when they watch later on or now or jumping in.
Yeah.
Quality over quantity for you. What does that
So
mean?
quality over quantity for me is, and you know, I've been doing a lot more quantity because of all the whatnot streams. But like I said, I for a long time dealt and changed my focus into dealing with just high end books because it was much easier to control 100 books than 5,000 books. So,
Okay.
especially when you're collecting too, right? Like, would you rather have like a few key issues that are more likely to go up in value as an investment? I mean, it's your collectible, but it's also an investment, and it would be an untrue statement, I think, for anyone who's collecting key issues to say they're not doing it also for investment. Of
Hmm.
course, we're doing it for investment. Like, that's why we buy key issues and pay up for them. So
Word
we
up.
rather
Okay.
have a few key issues that are likely to go up in value or go by a run. And yeah, maybe some of the issues will hit, but you're going to have a lot of stuff that's going to be worth what you paid 5 years from now.
Okay.
Um,
So go
no,
ahead.
go ahead.
Oh, okay. I was just going to side note off that question. How do you know what to buy versus what to flip?
Well, I will went up to double S. You're the worst. He's so funny. He always says that. Tell me your question again. He's a mess.
Just to
So what if I
buy.
want to know what to buy? You know, I try to buy everything with at least a 10% margin built into it. If I'm buying
Okay.
like lower end, like lower dollar value books, I want my profit margin to be bigger because I'm gonna have to do a lot more work to sell it. If I'm buying
Hmm.
a book for $5,000 and I'm hoping to make 10 to 20% on it, well, it's probably gonna take me 20 minutes, or once I post it, talk to the buyers, sort through, do all the shipping, like once I eventually sell it, I'll probably have like 20 to 30 minutes of time built into what it took to
Hmm.
get that book. If I'm going
Okay.
out and I'm spending that same 5,000 and I'm buying 1,000 books with that 5,000, well, it's going to take me a lot more time and effort and energy to sell those books. So I'm going to want to make probably 40% on those,
Mm.
because your time is money, right? Like there is a
Right.
time value of money, and that is a true thing. It goes back to work smarter, not harder. I'm working harder now, but it's because I'm having so much fun doing it. When it
Hmm.
stops being fun, I'll change the way I'm doing things. But right now, I'm having a lot of fun, so I'm okay putting in that energy. Nerdy Girls Time Cap.
That's true. Hey, I had to agree with you on that because when I get to doing my research, I enjoy doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like it's like I enjoy doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like it because it take me away from whatever I was
right. You're
worried
focused
about,
on
or
that.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Um, Turn to switch subject for a second. What's one of your? Because I remember you talk about you love the shows, you love the Comic Cons. When you say shows, you're talking about the Comic Cons, right?
Yeah.
So what's one of your best? What's one of your best Comic Con memories?
Oh man, I have a lot. I have some really amazing dinners. You know what? I'm actually going to say in New York Comic Con this year, we
Hmm.
went to Chino, who is on Instagram. He's, I think, Chino New York City 98, I think, on here. And he's the head chef at a restaurant in New York City. And he invited myself and Sammy, and she invited Sebastian, the founder of Stranger Comics,
Yeah, yeah, that's my buddy.
friends, and Jesse Simon, Joe Simon's grandson, and a few of us local for comics. And we all went to this beautiful restaurant, and we had the most amazing, phenomenal meal. But it was
Hmm.
so much fun. I feel so honored to have shared a dinner with Sebastian, because he
Yeah,
one of the dopest humans I've honestly ever met. He is so down to earth. He deserves
yes.
every single blessing that is coming his way right now. He got me to read my first comic book. And
Yeah.
I think that for me, like that was just a really cool meal that we got to share. And I mean, good food, great company, and just, yeah, it was just a really great time.
So I guess this next question you already answered it because I was gonna
I'll
say,
share one of my other favorite memories. Let me share one more about my daughter. There's an old
come on with
school
it.
dealer. His name is Richie Muchin, and he's not on social media. He owns Tomorrow's Treasures. I mean, he was doing conventions in the 60s, driving his van around. Like, he puts on his own, like, little mini shows at hotels now. And my daughter, we were at, so people used to put on, like, dinners where you pay a fee, and like it's all collectors from the CGC comic boards would come, and it's like one of those pre-planned dinners. And we were at a table, and my daughter was playing hangman with Richie, and she hung him on the game, and she stumped him. And just to watch her enjoy that meal with like they're like I don't even know, like they're my friends, but like they're kind of like my coworkers in all of this.
Yeah.
Like, but they're my coworkers from all over the world. And so to get to have her enjoy this, see Howard Ray, you know Richie is a character. And he is gruff around the edges, but he is a great human. And to watch the softer side of him, and to have my daughter, who still laughs about that moment to this day, and this is when she's probably 9 years old, and she'll be 16 in a couple weeks. So I think that that's one of my other favorite memories.
Wow, that's crazy. So, like I and excuse me, like I was gonna say, but you already answered it pretty much. Was um some of your what is it about Comic Cons you love the most? Seems like it would be moments like that. You know what I mean? Of course, seeing the books, seeing the celebrities if they're there, meeting the celebrities, setting up your booth and stuff, but having them type of memories like you just
Yeah, for me, it's the
you,
dinners. My favorite part of shows, like it's the dinners. It's getting to just be ourselves off of the show floor. I'm not a dealer. I'm not nerdy girl on the show floor. Like I'm just enjoying time with my friends and we
yeah,
just having fun.
right. You can't beat them Kodak moments. You can't beat those. That's
Yeah.
why they Kodak. You know what I mean? Polaroids. You know what I'm
Hell,
saying? Yeah. Um, your YouTube page. Tell us, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Elaborate a little bit on what your YouTube page is about, your content. You know what I mean? And when did you create it?
okay, six. I'll see you soon. So I started a YouTube channel early on in the pandemic. Like that's really when I hardcore dived into social media. And I'm really not a tech savvy person. I really need like a digital person in my like trade book. Um,
Hmm.
because I'm just not a super tech savvy digital marketing person. Like I can market myself like nobody's business. I love creating content, but I don't do like all the Instagram. I'm just me. And I met this guy. So I started doing like a couple videos. Sammy and I have a few videos on my page. And then a
Hmm.
few months ago, I met my friend Ryan. He bought a book from me. We started talking. And I'm like, hey, you want to like co-host a show with me? Because I'm also not a very schedule oriented person. Like I kind of
Okay.
fly by the seat of my pants with no plan most of the time. And you probably wouldn't guess that like watching my content in my world, but
Yeah.
I'm like a organized, disorganized person. And so he makes me like stick to a plan. We're like, okay, Danielle, we have to record this week. So we started a show, What's Trending, and we're just kind of chatting about what's going on in the community. We have started really diving into auction houses more and chatting about auction house sales. I've started having different employees and consignment directors from auction houses come on to share some of what they have coming up, to share
Hmm.
thoughts on their results, because I think that it's a really integral part of the hobby that no one really focuses on and talks about.
Okay.
Here, I'm planning to launch a video game show on my channel, and I'm planning to bring maybe a couple more hosts into my fold and kind of start creating the Nerdy Girl family and
Okay.
start building out more on YouTube also. I feel like there's a lot of like top 10 on modern stuff, but there's not a lot out there on video games and vintage stuff. That's kind of my lifeblood.
Okay. And I'm glad you said that because you helped me segue into what I want to ask you right now. On a scale of 1 to 10, what has your YouTube
Yes.
channel? How has your YouTube channel broadened things for you on a scale of 1 to 10?
I would probably say a 7, but I think that in
Okay.
the year it's going to be a 10.
Okay. Okay. That's what I
I'll
was getting to that.
talk on my
Okay.
channel. Yeah, I'm really planning to really go hard and like really start pumping out content. I'm putting
All right.
effort of like a 4 right now. I'm planning to at least double that and really pour love into it.
Yeah, okay.
Thank
And I will
you.
definitely be
Appreciate you.
and I will definitely
Yeah,
be one of the people that's, sharing and, supporting
I
you,
appreciate you.
Skeleton Key as well, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Cause like, Cream and Cash, you know what I'm saying? I follow her pretty tough and she's also a local comic shop here in my area.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely try to support, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Not
Love that.
and it ain't even got nothing to do with no female or
Yeah,
nothing. It's just the point that y'all cool folks. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
good people.
So straight up, I want to make sure that's said out of my mouth. You know what I mean?
You,
Ain't got nothing to do with the.
I, my grandma told me years ago, you are who you keep. And
Yeah.
those are the people that I like to surround myself with. Goal
Yes.
oriented, ambitious, kind, good people.
Yeah. Thank you. Same here. Same here. Um. Okay. So I might well just ask you this one. What's unique about you and your collection? Oh yeah.
Does I even need words?
Yeah. I mean, you can if you want to pass, that's fine.
So what
You right.
about me? I probably like I don't know how to answer that question without sounding like I'm bragging, but I think I
I
have a
mean,
really badass collection. I think I
as
probably have one of the dopest collections from a single person, not a business. When you bring in the video games and comic books and original art that I have, I think I have one of the most ridiculous collections.
now I'm gonna have to say yes to that because my brother Muncie, you know what I'm saying, he run the comic shop, right, and he has his extraordinary collection in his man cave, which I mean it's like damn. So he one of them type of people that you can't wow him. Like he's not the type to wow. Like you can't bring. Hey man, look what I just got in the mail, man. He's not. He's gonna be like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
pretty. He'll be typing in his computer. He'll be like, oh, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But what you're saying right now, is true because he'll tell you, I'm impressed. Like
Yeah,
his comment was, impressive. So you brag all you want to because it's yours. It's yours.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's yours. So yes, please brag. I mean, like you work hard for what you have. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I wish I had some of the stuff you had. Just one. You have 5 or 6 of the same. Wish I had just one. You know what I mean? Um, Let me ask you this one, and then I'm trying to. I did do a good little number of questions, but I'm trying to pick and choose. You know what I mean? Because some stuff you've already answered in so many ways. So I don't want to ask you the same question twice. Um, how have your priorities changed since you got more serious about what you do?
Huh. Um, I definitely, I definitely work harder.
Hmm.
I think that that's part of it. I think that I don't really know how my priorities have changed. Though that's a hard question. I think that I definitely put my business first more now than I used to. Um,
Okay.
yeah.
You can keep on going. I didn't mean to stop you.
I,
I was just
oh,
agreeing
I think
with you.
that was I think that was my answer.
Oh, okay, okay. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. I understood. Reason why I asked, I guess maybe I didn't answer all the way right. Like, are there things about yourself that you might have found out that you are so good at to where your confidence level is like, you know, out the roof to where you can explain something to me with no problem at all. You know what I mean?
I can say I definitely, if you would have seen me 5 years ago, I probably was not comfortable getting on a live stream and doing everything that I do now. Like,
Okay.
I can say that for sure. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Which once again, it's hard to see that, you know what I mean, because of
Listen, it takes bravery to go live. Like,
you right.
your
You
first
right.
time, it's very nerve wracking. You wonder who's going
You
to
right.
chat with me, What if I say the wrong thing? Like, it's very nerve-wracking your first time going live. My first
Okay.
YouTube, I was so nervous. Oh my gosh. And I've done Facebook lives, I've done Instagram lives, but to go on YouTube felt really intimidating.
Okay. I feel you on that too. Okay.
Ago.
Say it again.
In YouTube, I did only a year and a half ago.
And did you get did the results drop? Did the results come for you at a fast pace?
Out consistent content. My following and subscribers are growing. I definitely feel like your following grows where you pour the love. And I feel like Instagram has grown as much as it has for me because I've been able to like deal with some really dope people who share and support me. But I pour a lot of love and energy into Instagram, and the results speak for themselves. But YouTube was kind of something I did occasionally, and now I'm starting to kind of pour that energy in. Same whatnot, like consistency is everything growing.
Okay, and let's go and get this one out the way. Whatnot, like what type of like if you was to if I was somebody new that didn't know you and you'd be like, hey man, come check me out on Whatnot. This is the address. Come check it out. What would I be seeing when I come to your Whatnot channel?
So I stream 3 times a week on my own, and then I jump on Sammy's the 4th day. During one of my streams, you're gonna see me holding up whatever book I'm auctioning. We talk about it. You can live bid on it. This one's up tonight. $1 start. I start all my auctions at $1. They're 60 seconds, and you get charged. Like, the beautiful side of being a seller on there is that people get charged automatically, and the payment doesn't go through. Okay? On the buyer side, you know that you have this book, and you get to bid on it live, real time, and look at it. Like, there's like a super minty book, you get to look at it up close on the screen, really show it, and so it's just really fun.
Okay. Now,
always good music.
Always good music. So there's no problem with playing music of your choice.
Because when the stream is over, it's over and it's not recorded. So the music, because you're not copyright purposes.
Okay, gotcha. All right. And like on your Instagram page, as far as selling books, is there a place on your page where you can go to look for books for sale? Like as far as how some auctions they have the dollars and the $2 and the $5 and the 10.
No, I don't have any of on my Instagram page.
Okay.
Anything under $100 goes to Whatnot. I will be dropping a claim sale later this week. Out with the old and with the new. Slab sale is coming.
Okay, so please y'all jump in on that. There's no telling what she gonna have.
If you have never downloaded Whatnot and got on Whatnot before, I have a link in my bio. If you click it and you sign up, the first time you bid and use the app, you get a $10 credit. So you'll use the link in my bio.
Okay, I seen that too. All right, dope. Well, thank you, and everybody else.
Yeah. Go download.
Check her out.
Fun app.
Go download it, and please, it's one more time, Nerdy Girl Comics. On Whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Well, let me see. I was gonna ask you, what's new and upcoming for you, but I ain't gonna ask you that just yet. That'll be the last question I'm gonna ask you. I got one other one. What's one of the biggest misconceptions with females in comics?
That they don't know what they're talking about.
Pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
Also, some golden age. Oh.
I can't. That's understandable. I can understand. Yeah, I definitely had to ask you that because like you said, I didn't know there were so many women into the
Yeah.
comic stuff until I got on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? But then when I made it to a Comic Con, then I really saw the real. I'm like, wow, they do all this. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because I'm pretty new to the Comic Con type stuff. You know what I'm saying? But seeing that was a great experience because it was like, wow,
Yes.
cos,
It
you
is.
know what I mean? Cosplay, all that, like,
Yeah.
man, all that. You know what I mean? Um, and it's a great way to network as well too. Um, Let me see. Last one I guess I would like to ask you before we jump into the check 1-2 round. You know I had one for you. Basically, what's new and upcoming for Nerdy Girl Comics?
Uh, Weekly YouTube videos are here. They're coming. I'm dropping them every week. Right now, I'm putting them out once a week. Once I had video games, it'll be twice a week. Rage, Theo, and I, one of my fellow homies, are
Mm-hmm.
also starting a show for box openings. We want you to come on our show and share your mail calls. Why did you buy it? Is it important to you? We're calling it Grail Mail. And if you have a box opening coming in and you want to share it with us, shoot myself or Rage Theo a message. Let us get you scheduled to record. We're going to be doing that in the new year. So that's going to be really fun too. Ryan and I have our show out every week, of course. What's trending? I'm on Whatnot every Sunday at 10 a.m., every Monday night at 8:30 p.m., and of course, put up the Whatnot Wednesday crew at 6 p.m. on Wednesday nights. And then Skeleton Key and I have our sale Saturday mornings at 9:30. So that's all on Whatnot. I've been trying to schedule out my sales. If you go and you save a sale, you'll get a notification when I'm live. What else? Celeb sale coming later this week on Instagram. Wall drop claim sale style. I don't think I'll go live with it. I'll probably just drop wall books. And then I'm gonna shake it up in 2022. New year, who dis?
Yes, definitely. So please, everyone, before we get into this rapid fire check 1-2 round, I want you all to please, those following now, those watching now, later, jumping in and out.
Oh,
Remember, look down there where it said pinned at. Follow at nerdy underscore girl underscore comics on Instagram, or follow Nerdy Girl Comics YouTube channel on YouTube at Nerdy Girl Comics, and Whatnot is Nerdy Girl Comics as well.
yeah.
Y'all please check it out. She got all the special deals and stuff. Just jump in there and find out. You can't know as good as finding out yourself. So now it's time for us to get some laughing going on. It's the cookz24 bonus round, check 1-2 with Nerdy Girl, Miss D, Miss Danielle. You know what I'm saying? You know how it go. 2 words.
Whew.
Pick which one you like the best.
All right.
And then second round, I got 1 word. It means something to you. You say how it feel. You ready?
Hey, no mess. Yeah.
What's going on? What's up to everybody in the chat as well too? I want to say what's up to you also. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all can play along as well. Here we go. Mega Man or Double Dragon?
Ooh. Double Dragon.
Double Dragon. Okay. Mad TV or In Living Color?
And Living Color.
In Living Color. I like how you said it. Okay. Incredible Hulk or the Swamp Thing?
Ooh. Hulk. Team Marvel.
Hulk. Okay. Daytime or nighttime?
Oh, daytime. I am in bed.
Daytime.
I am old now.
Don't say that. You're not old. You're seasoned. I have to.
I have a schedule. I am a grown up now.
Yeah, your time is limited. Your time is limited. Okay, put it like that. You're limited. Time limited. Okay. Um. Okay. 80s or the 90s?
90s.
90s. Okay. Okay. Uh. Castlevania or Zelda?
Ooh.
Figured I'd get you on that one.
I'm gonna go Zelda.
Hmm. You said Zelda?
Zelda.
Well, I should
Castlevania
have known you would take Zelda.
is so hard. Castlevania is so hard.
You telling me?
Like,
I still
so
ain't beat
hard.
it. Okay.
Thanks, no mas. Appreciate you.
Video games or computer games?
Video games all day. By the time
Games
the
all day.
computer games came out, unless we're talking Oregon Trail, I wasn't playing them.
Okay. 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 Here's two fun ones: Snicker bars or Reese cups.
Reese's peanut. Oh,
Okay. Starburst or Skittles.
Starburst, but only.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, the pink package is pretty
Oh my
good.
god, that
Okay. Um. IG or YouTube?
the gram.
The gram, of course. Do it for the gram. You know we do it for the gram. Okay, here's a special one. Graded giveaway contest or mystery box?
I think for like a graded comic or a mystery box. I think it's more fun to have a graded comic.
Okay.
Some people would
Okay.
probably say mystery box because it's a surprise and it's fun, but I don't know.
Or would it be because you know you're getting like more than one item?
Sebastian, I said so many things about you earlier. You have to watch the replay.
Sebas, what up, Sebas? That's my dog right
I
there. He
said
cool.
so many things
He
about you. Hey,
he cool. Yeah, you got to go back and hey,
yeah.
he cool. You already know. Uh, Avengers or X Men?
Avengers, Thor. Hello. We're
Okay.
gonna
Okay.
go
My
tonight
bad.
is Mutant Monday, and I am wearing my Wolverine jacket.
Yeah.
Be jealous.
Okay. Okay.
Jelly.
Okay. All right. Mm. Mario or Luigi?
Mario.
Mario. Okay. Okay. And just off. I ain't even got this one rolled
Oh,
down. Rolled down. Toadstool or Princess?
uh, princess. Um,
Okay. Okay. Mario 2 make me want to ask you that. Um. I don't even know why I'm gonna ask you this one. Cap or Iron Man?
oh, that one. No, cap, 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 cap.
Cappity
Cap.
cap. Okay, cappity. All right. Here go one. I think I asked you this one last time. All y'all ladies, I think I asked y'all
Give
this
me
one.
that tricky emotion one.
Hmm.
Don't give me that tricky emotion one where you make
Okay,
money or lottery.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try not to. I'm gonna. Okay. Okay. Because just because you have the energy, coffee or energy drink.
Coffee all day, coffee.
The cup. I see the cup. I always see the cup.
Although I do
Um.
find these new ones, but coffee, yeah, Starbucks all day.
Okay. Okay. Um. Buying or selling.
Huh. I love selling. Like,
Okay.
I love,
You a hustler.
yeah,
You a real deal
fun.
hustler.
Yeah, because it's really exciting and fun, especially when it's like a grail to
Hmm.
know that like I gave someone and I helped this person get this book that they've been hunting for that some in some cases means so much to them. It's the emotion of it. Yeah. The art of the
Okay. Okay. Um.
sale.
Hmm. Hip hop or R&B?
Brandon.
Hip hop or R&B?
Oh, ooh, that's hard. That
I
depends on
figured
the mood. Okay, are we talking like hip hop today? Because hip hop today is pretty trash. Like,
no,
or like
no, no,
hop and like
no.
90s R&B.
Hold on, here we go. I'm talking about the type of hip hop you be playing in your videos when you be putting them in your stories. Cause I'd be like,
Oh,
wow, she know about that. I'd be like, man, she know about that. She knows something.
how about that?
Okay, okay, okay. Don't,
I
don't.
come from like Nas, Nori. Hi, I was a 90s hip hop head, okay?
See,
Yeah.
that's but versus R&B of your choice that you like, that
That's
you know
hard.
that you.
Not so hip hop, but really it's
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
90s hip hop.
And I don't really think you would have either answer you've been wrong because
I don't
you know
know.
I
I'm used
feel
to
like
our delegate. If I go like Alexa, play 90s something, it's usually 90s hip hop. It's not 90s R&B.
okay, okay, but you do have your cuts
Oh yeah.
that you. Okay, all right, all right, all right.
Uh, Brandy and Monica, hello.
Yeah, you definitely okay. You know. Well, never doubt it. Never doubt it. I just never asked. I ain't never doubt it. You know what I'm saying? Just a couple more left. Newspaper or magazine?
Magazine.
Okay. I just got to ask why.
Because I like flipping through. Like it's more fun to like flip through pages of a magazine. But if you're talking like cartoons, then I'm gonna go Sunday cartoon because they were the best.
Okay. 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 That's good. That's cool. Okay. Um, man, nerd or geek?
Nerd. I'm nerdy girl.
Okay. 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 And podcast or radio?
Oh, you can't ask me that question. That's not a fair question. I plead the fifth.
Yes. Okay. Okay. All right. And the last one for this round:
On
re- retro or modern?
oh retro all day.
Retro all day. All right. All right. All right. All right. Dang. You know what? I did have one more: action or detective?
Action.
Okay. All right. That concludes round one. Now we got round two with Dirty Girl, Miss D, Miss Danielle. You
Huh?
know what I mean? Um, words that mean something to you. Tell me how you feel. I'm gonna go through them. I don't have many, but there's some real cool words that I just kind of looked at some stuff and I was like, oh, okay, all right. So boom, here we go. I'm gonna start with this. This right here let you know I did my homework a little bit. Bills Mafia.
Buffalo Bills, baby, for life. Josh Allen, he is the GOAT. And yes, the Bills put a spanking on the Patriots yesterday. We,
You know what? And I'm no Patriots fan, so I'm glad y'all did that. Plus, I got the Bills defense on my fantasy team, and you know they're gonna win me some money. So yeah,
okay,
but so
Josh Allen,
oh,
the real deal. He,
he is,
him and
he is,
they are genuine magic.
and I love your all defense.
Oh yeah,
I love y'all defense, man. Straight up. Okay. I'm gonna go with Captain America.
he was America's hero. Like he fought Hitler before America fought Hitler. And it's a part of not just comic books, part of history. Like comic books were used to tell the stories of the war. And just yeah, like he's Americana.
He's Americana. Okay. I can roll with that. Um, whatnot.
That's like my jam. Like I am loving the energy, the community, like the ease of it. Go follow me, Nerdy Girl Comics. I told you guys tonight I'm giving away you have to be at my sale. You have to enter the giveaway because Whatnot has a brand new giveaway feature where you enter during my live stream, and I'm going to give it away live during the sale. And someone is getting shipped the origin of Silver Age Captain America. All you have to do is be following me, come to my show, and enter the giveaway. That's all you have to do on Whatnot. There's a link in my bio. Mighty Aunt, that is your personal opinion. Thank you for sharing it. There are a lot of people who love on Whatnot, and I have fun doing it. So
Yes.
Wolverine 1 starting at $1, and X-Men 1 $9.90 starting at $1. Dazzler 1, Dazzler joining the new X-Men. So I will have a heavy list tonight at 8:30.
Yes. So y'all please tune in. Positive vibes only.
Hey, there's always that one.
Positive vibes only. Okay. Right? We here to give flowers. Okay? We here to give flowers. All right? Now, let's get back to this right here. But mystery boxes.
So I was doing mystery boxes a lot for a while, and I maybe one day will address like one mystery box that went real south for someone. But I was doing them for a long time. I had a lot of fun making them, but thank you. I appreciate you.
I definitely wanted to. That's a question I actually had wrote down. I was going to ask you, do you still do mystery boxes? But but you just yeah.
So I did not. I stopped doing mystery boxes. I had someone that did not get a full box one time, and he unboxed it on YouTube, and I reached out to him after he opened it and apologized. His daughter was, I gotta go Saints because Dolphins are in my and I reached out to him. I let him know, you definitely didn't get a full box from what you opened. You usually have this many books. You only had this many books. I'll give you half a refund back. If you want to keep the box or send it back to me, I'll give you a full refund. He never let anyone know that I fixed it for him. And I still get a lot of crap, and people still bring it up today. For me, my reputation, my brand, my business is more important, and having someone else be unhappy with something by me. So one bad egg can ruin it. So I have more fun doing live claim sales and doing Whatnot, wall posts, and just selling privately. So I kind of have not been doing them. Might do $1,000 boxes, but that's like a lot easier to control what goes into a $1,000 box and have people argue over a $200 box, $100 box.
Yeah, because they ain't gonna play. They ain't gonna play about that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, understood. And well, might as well, because I got that word wrote down too. Wall drop.
Wall drop is when I drop dope books for sale and claim posts. One of the things I'm always willing to do is offer time payments to people. It helped me a lot on my journey early on, and I will always offer time payments about any book I sell. I book as low as $500. Actually, I just did one for 20% non-refundable deposit, flexible. I feel like it's my way of helping people get books.
Okay. And I mean, you got to make that rule because, like, you're not doing this. You're having fun doing it, but you ain't doing it for free. You have to, everything that you got, you had to work hard and get it. So I understand that. Okay. Next word. Sunday Fun Day.
Sunday Fun Day was 8 years ago with my girlfriend. My Sunday Fun Days now are on Whatnot in the world, and we're in COVID world. But Sunday Fun Day is my girlfriend's and everything together, taking a bougie ass brunch spot, drinking thought of Bloody Mary.
Okay.
Just taking time. Girls, we're not moms, we're not wives, we're not running businesses. We're just being for those few hours. I think it's
Fun day.
for the soul.
Okay. Makes a lot of sense too. You know what I'm saying? Let loose. I got you. This one right here. I hope you catch this one. I think you will though. Elite Comics 11.
Oh, he's a consigner.
Okay. I noticed you had a big article in one of your posts. Go ahead.
Oh, which article?
What was it now? I think it was either on your show and y'all was having a serious discussion about certain books or a certain topic, and I believe you was thanking them for doing something. You was thanking them for doing something around the time you had your stickers and shirts. Time, I think.
Ali, huge credit. So he is a consigner. He does a ton of consignment. Really, really cool here. Toys for that. They brought in like.
That's what it was.
Oh, I have to give. I will try to jump on it. Like because yeah, I feel like giving back.
Dope. That's exactly what it was. It had something to do with a fundraiser.
Yep.
Thank you. Okay. Game Boy.
Oh man, Game Boy was like right on like the cusp of leaving video game. Like I was excited to see Tamagotchi come back. I don't know if you saw the but
no, I have not.
Tamagotchi, and now they're little people instead of pets, and like Neopets. But Game Boy was like dope, but it was like right on the cusp of leaving. So outside of like Tetris and a couple games, like
I love Tetris.
Good, right? Yeah.
Tetris is kind of, they took Tetris and they just made all different type of games.
Oh man.
You know, and I'm like, wow, y'all just don't know. This is
a vine spreading.
Yes. Mail calls.
I want people's mail calls because I want you to share them live on my channel. And part of my original. Oh yeah, and I love mail calls. I sometimes wait until I get so it feels like.
Say it again.
Like it feels like Christmas, and you get to open a whole bunch at one time, a couple each.
Yeah.
If you save them 2 days, it feels like Christmas. Sometimes I forget when I ordered. Hey, Brandon. Yeah.
Hey, that sounds dope too. You make me want to like so if I get a couple boxes, can I knock on y'all door and be like, hey, can I share my packages with y'all?
Hell yeah. Shoot me that.
Okay. Cool. All right. Hey, baby, blush a little bit. Yeah. Okay, now I seen this word and I was like, is that really a word? And I was like, wow. I'm like, so I started looking and I was laughing too because it was funny because you be saying some funny stuff. Nerd porn.
Nerd porn. Like,
Nerd porn.
It's like books are hot.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Okay. Hot books. All right, good. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. 3 left. I got 3 left. Super Mario 3.
Greatest game of all time.
Okay. Skeleton Key Comics.
Bestie.
All right. I'm gonna go with networking.
It's everything. Like networking is everything.
Yes, it is. I'll agree. I definitely super duper agree.
The building relationships for like future collections, just every aspect is just important. Now, don't just reach out to someone only when you want to buy or sell. Like, check in on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
Always grab lunch, grab dinner, grab a. That's all you have time for. Yeah, Brandon, it's so good, right? Guess where I got
dope. That's
whatnot,
dope.
one and on
That's dope too.
whatnot.
That is super dope. I like that jacket. Every time you do that, it's like I get a little more jealous. Like, man, hey, quit doing that. God,
So good.
that's a fresh jacket too, man, for real.
Yeah.
Oh, and last one, it will be Nerdy Girl Comics.
Me.
And what's one thing good about yourself you can say that you can tell anybody? You know what I mean?
Only one?
Or two, or three, or as many. You know what? Now hold on. Let me straighten that question out. What's some great things?
You know what I almost put in my bio? Started from the bottom, now I'm here. I am really proud of the brand that I built and that we've built.
Yes.
You know, Nerdy Girl Comics really evolved and grew over the last few years. And I'm really proud of where we're going. Yeah.
And you know,
I will always try to be kind, and sometimes people get less of me, but I always try to be kind and remember that, like, you don't know what anyone's going through.
True.
Like, it's so much easier to be kind or say nothing than be hateful and like the comic book community is an escape for a lot of people, and I try really hard to always bring a very positive energy to my brand, to my life as a whole. Even outside of social media, I try to remember that, like, no one knows what someone's struggle is, and
you're right.
kindness is everything. It's something that's free. It's something that takes less energy to be kind than to be full of anger.
True. You know, and like you said earlier, you was telling me, don't ask you that one, kindness or honesty. It's like I had to. It's like I understand. It's like the more and more I ask people that, you know, like respect or loyalty, kindness or honesty. It's like the more I ask people that, the more understanding I get of how people around me feel, you know, and what they look at, how they look at it inside theirs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can definitely also say that you type of person that I can tell you don't change. Like the way you was on that first video I saw you, how you was when it was the women's day, women's time when all y'all came together, and now, and then like say for instance, I could go when I was looking through your profiles, like every video, you was different, but you was the same. Like it wasn't.
I am who I am.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? And that's dope. You can even look at your pictures and kind of and tell like like you don't play that 2-face, 3-face, 4-face type of stuff. You don't do that.
Oh, no.
Which
you might not always
you know what I mean?
have to say, but I'll say what
Yeah. Yeah. And hey, like the worst people to get upset are the nice ones. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, mad people, you hear it all the time, but the nice folks, you don't know what they finna say when you stepping. You know what I mean? So, we are at the end of round 2. So thank you so much for playing. You know what I mean? The rounds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Check 1, 2. You know what I mean? Because you always gave some great answers. It's always a fun, positive time to talk with you, just like last time. You know what I'm saying? You definitely always spread a positive message. You know what I'm saying? So I can tell you're a great person. You know what I mean? You and the besties together, the key. Y'all always have great content. Y'all have great books and all type of pop culture stuff to look at, buy, sell, auction, just share it with a friend. Say, hey, yo, check out their show. Check out what they doing. Like, check them out too. Give them a share. You know what I mean? Comment, eyeballs. You know what I mean? All that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, and also you taught me some stuff because I didn't know that video games were being, like preserved and put up like that. I didn't know that. I thought it was all about the game system.
Oh no.
This is more about the game when it comes to this world.
Yeah.
So thank you for teaching me that. So now when I'm having a conversation somewhere, I can be like, well, hey,
But did you know?
maybe, yeah, but did you know? Like, it was worth 300 then. I talked to her in December before New Year's. Now it's March. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's how I'm looking at it. You know what I mean? Right. So, other than that, what kind of advice can you give me, cookz24podcast, as far as steady being consistent, networking, trying to build my brand? What's some advice that you could give me to get to somewhere where you at? You know what I'm saying?
Constantly hustle. Honestly, like constantly grind and live and grow. Reinvest your money. Decide how much profit you want to reinvest for yourself. Sit down, do that math. I want to make X amount. This is how I'm going to get it, and go and just go. Nothing changes if nothing.
Yes, I've heard it. I've seen it before. You can't change nothing by changing nothing. Yeah, okay. Running around, yeah, okay, I got you. Yeah, thank you for that. Thank you for that. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, we're at the end. I've asked you questions about the show, the female part of it, being your own boss, being unique, being different, having fun, being a parent, you know what I'm saying, the do's and don'ts of what you like in this pop culture world, you know what I'm saying, how you see it. And also we talked about, just basic life, great people that you've met, and the upcoming stuff you got for 2022 coming up, you and Skeleton Key, and other parties that you super cool and love. You know what I mean? I know y'all got, like you said, y'all got a lot of stuff going on. So for the people that want to keep up with you, nerdy_girl comics on IG, Nerdy Girl Comics on YouTube, and Nerdy Girl Comics on Whatnot. Y'all please check her out because she has a giveaway tonight. Show them one more time, homegirl, about this giveaway.
TOS 63, origin of the first silver Captain America. You need to be following me on Whatnot. You need to be in my stream to enter the giveaway post. And yeah, join me 8:30 p.m. So really almost 1 hour.
Really, almost 1 hour now, okay? Now, I'm Central Time, she Eastern Time, so everybody over here in Alabama, you got a little bit longer. But if you pass me, you got an hour.
Not the same amount of time.
Check it out. You know what I mean? Okay? And if y'all see it in the pen, that's where you follow it. I got to keep saying it because to make y'all repetitive remember. Get on there, check it out. So, other than that, Miss Nerdy Girl, it's been very fun talking with you. You know what I mean? Yes, ma'am. You have great energy. You have great books, games. Your collection is automatically fire. Okay, automatically fire. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to ask you to show a bunch of stuff because I wanted to talk more about you.
Thank you.
And get to know you better. You know what I'm saying? As a boss, not just as the woman, not just the comic lady, as you. You know what I'm saying? So I thank you for that. I follow you. I hit the bell. I follow on YouTube. I hit the bell. I haven't downloaded Whatnot yet.
Well,
but I'm gonna get there. I'm getting there. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm learning. Maybe I can figure out something on there I can do. Yeah. It might make me get on there faster. You know what I mean? But other than that, thank you so much and I definitely support you. And is there any positive words or anything that you would like to say to end this, or any shout outs that you might want to get out
Ah,
before we
thanks everyone
take it to the...
with us this whole time. You are the real MVP. Like, thanks for rocking with us. For always showing love and support, whether it's commenting, liking posts, buying, trading, selling to me, whatever it is. I appreciate all of the love that I've received in 2021. 2022 is going to be even bigger and better. I'm coming for it all. And make sure you're following me on Whatnot. Make sure you're on my Whatnot stream tonight because it's going down. Not only do I have dope books I'm giving away, but I have dope books for grabs. Dollar start. Let's go. That's it.
Y'all heard her. Y'all heard her, okay? Y'all heard her. So don't be a slug. Move, get up, get on, do it. Get on there, okay? She got smooth stuff coming up, you know what I mean? So, thank you, Miss Danielle. You
Thank
know what I mean? Chef and Brims, that's my dog right there from
you.
Arizona. We collect hats. That now you got skeleton key. That's my
Oh,
skeleton key
that's
right there. Yeah, that's Chef and
up.
Brim. When it comes to the hat collection, that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? So that's my dog right there. So anyway, thank you so much once again, ma'am. Cookz24 podcast thanks you. You know what I mean? This guy, he thanks you a lot. You know what I mean? One last thing. Do you still do the stickers and all that?
Yeah, and I'm getting some new shirts.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to, I guess I hit you in your DM and ask you like about your
I'll
stickers.
send your address.
The dress. I want to like cop 2 or 3 of your stickers, and I might well cop one of your shirts just to show you support,
Send me your
whatever.
I can
But
send you some stickers.
all right, cool. I definitely want to do that, and I definitely have some stickers,
Oh,
pins, and stuff like that. We'll do a trade or something, or however you want to do. Business is
off this
business.
stream and get onto YouTube now. He's like, let's go,
Yes.
bro.
All right, yo. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. This has been Cookz24 podcast. Y'all make sure y'all follow in the description right there in the pen at Nerdy Girl Comics. And we out of here. Nerdy Girl, boss lady. Peace. Thank you, okay?
Bye. Thank you.
All right. Peace out.